So today I'd like to do a quick review of Gundam Converge set I got recently, and despite the medical lighting, I'll try to do this as quickly as possible. So I got about 7 boxes. Those didn't came in one go. They came in two separate orders, but still. The first would be Gundam Converge number 240. It's a mass production gun cannon. Yes, mass production gun cannon. Where is he? We'll find him soon. And here we go. And these are just simple figures for those who don't want to invest much, but still appreciate the Gundam and like to have some memories about series they like to show someone someday and keep as a precious memories. Let's say as they. I don't have a much articulations. I of course have a removable parts, but those aren't doing much for a point of position posing. Yeah, you can raise hand, turn heads around 360 and something like that, but mainly all movements are locked on the shoulders, hands, head, some accessories, legs, waist, and other body parts doesn't move much. Some figures are painted very nicely, some details are added, but in overall it's a very medicore small figure, which originally doesn't cost very much, but since you have to import these from other countries if you don't have an option to buy them in local hobby store, it might be cost a little bit of extra shipping and depends on where you're living for customs. So the Lunkan mass production type is overviewed. Next one will be 228 GM command space type. Yeah, this one is cool actually. I was hoping it will be done very nicely and in rich of details or color separations painted in different color separation parts, but yeah, it didn't disappoint me. It's really nice and clean for a small figure, which is another cool addition to my collection. And so far I have collected quite a lot. Sorry for that. And we have a green visor, clear green visor. Of course, mass production type as well has a clear visor, which done very nicely. Gun is painted in different colors, which is nice. As I can remember, the high grade hasn't been painted at all, but that was a very old high grade. Or maybe something changes in the near future, maybe not. GM wise, probably not. Okay, let's proceed to next one. Next one will be Gundam Converge 216 Dianan Zone. Dianan Zone comes from a Formula 91 series, timeline, and this one is actually kind of look like a plane at first time, but when you take it in your hands and see, it is really amazingly done and a fantastically looking small figure. It is almost only plain gray, but gray sits as a paint very nicely on the parts. A lot of details. Those two. I'm sorry, it doesn't focus very much because of lighting. One pair of clear mono eyes, small part of the chest red, and yeah, if you are looking for a figure you want to add to your collection, I think the Anzon should be one of these. You should looking first. Quite impressive for a small figure. Let's proceed further. Let's move this one, and we have Gundam Wing series mobile suit number 187. It is Vayate. I think it's Vayate. I'm sorry, it's a Mercus. It's a Mercus. Vayate is a blue one. I don't have the blue one. And here comes a little bit of salt. It seems weather changes and it gets a little bit darker. Sorry for that. Quality will be not improving. So as you can see, you have pretty nicely done another minifigure as the figure of Gundam Converge Mercury. It has no issues in production type. Of course, there could be added a little bit more of painted parts, details. But as you can see, I didn't remove the arm intentionally. I just don't have an arm. Yeah, it came that way. Nothing was missing apart the arm. Bubblegum, which is added to these boxes. Probably expired one, but I'm gonna use that. But arm was missing, so a little bit let down here. Let's put it aside. Quality of lighting really poor now. Next one is a 215 GOG, original GOG from the Gundam, original Gundam. And GOG is quite amazing itself because it's just simple deformed version of GOG, and has its own charm. You can see it's bulky, big, clumsy. He has those big claws. He can claw you actually. Probably he, the ones who responsible for Mercury's hand missing bastard. Well, by the way, the GOG has a mini feature. The mono eye you see there, you can move a little bit to right to the left. I'll try to move it with a nail. Try to not scratch anything, so you can see it's now looking more in the right hand side. They can wave to you. Hoi, 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 hoi. No, don't give him a high five. You probably lost your arm too. So GOG is pretty cool. Not bad at all. For the price of 600 yen, about $6. Next one we have Gundam Versaga, the normal one, not a break chest from Gundam X number 214. This one is really nicely done as well. Cool looking, a lot of color. Color is between red, dark red. I think it's one red. One shape of red and dark black, some silver, yellow. It really makes you think why Bandai haven't released a high grade 100 rare, something like that. The Bandai I think is just for now abandoned X series, and this is really a shame because X series had a lot of interesting models, mobile suits to be produced as models, like a Daughtress, which was released in a premium Bandai line and was executed very poorly in my opinion from what I saw. And last one, but not the worst, not least, is a sorry, I started with the figure. Is a number 230 Phantom Gundam. Phantom Gundam is another one MCV mobile situation unit which wasn't yet exposed in any medias like anime, so you barely know about him anything, but he do exist and he has his own appearance in a few video games I will not mention now. And this one is actually a very good looking mobile suit based on Crossbone Gundam. I don't know if you can see, he has golden glowing eyes, very nicely done. This within made from some probably, I don't know, beam particles. Nice shape of green. You not often see a green Gundam actually, and has a lot of interesting details. A little one of this trusted band, you can be helped. Price you have to pay for a rubberish part resin figures. He has shotgun, unusual weapon for a Gundam as well. And actually it comes with some gimmicks. He has some additional parts. You can make him in this, like this. Let's call it for now destroy mode. And you can make him a little bit, just doesn't lose these, less violent. You can remove the within part, this beam effect part from forehead, and replace it with this small part here, and he will be look more like GMish, simple version, not a destroy mode. Let's say obedient mode, and we'll add more. I'm sorry, more value to figure. Of course, you can have both modes in one time, so you probably would be like to invest in another one, copy of this figure. But if you are just a collector like me, you sometimes can replace some parts and place it in the display as you wish time to time, depending on your mood, something like that. So I think I've covered every figure I have so far. I got so far from last 2 weeks, and this collection wasn't at all bad. It was pretty cool, except the Mercury's, which are a little bit disappointed experience for me. And by the way, I got a refunder for Mercury's, but I still keep him with one arm. I actually can't throw away him because it's a nice figure, but still incomplete. So that much for this video. I would like to apologize for our poor lighting, since I don't have a desk lamp set yet. I don't have a setup applicable for a usage for any other reason. Anyway, I'm sorry for that part, and I thank you for your watching. And I hope it was some a little bit, at least a little bit informative for you. And I probably will be expecting to see you next time. Okay, that much. It's quite a long video, actually. Should be thinking about improving quality next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.